The C103 and a Good Guys Radio sports special presentation. I'm Don Boleslow with Ryan Dotson. We've driven all the way up to Southeastern High School. Some people call it Southeastern Ross. It's just up near Chillicothe. So Lynchburg Clay Lady Mustangs taking on Federal Hocking, the Lady Lancers, right after this. Here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com. The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 30-acre livestock farm with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath Blair home that has a covered front porch and covered rear deck and is located on a quiet dead-end road minutes from the Tranquility Wildlife Area. This property features a 32x36 heated garage, a 36x46 livestock and machinery barn, and a 40x60 barn with concrete floor, electric, and water. Call Jeff Dickey or one of his agents to schedule your tour today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time we start things off with the Magulac Tire Service roster report. Ryan Dotson joins me. He'll take a look at the Federal Hocking Lady Lancers.
Yes, let's look at the Lady Lancers coming out of that TVC, the Hocking division, the Hocking County division, I would assume that would be. They come in with a record at 13-8, 7-3 in their conference. Amos Cottrell is the coach for them, assisted by Joe Mundy. On their roster tonight, number 1, Brinley Cottrell. She's a 5'5 junior. Number 2, Laura Blower. She is a 5'6 freshman. Chloe Buckley wears number 3. She's a 5'6 freshman. Juniper Ballou. She is a 5'10 senior, wears number 5. Hannah Lucas wears number 10. She's a 5'5 junior. Another junior at 5'8 is number 13, Michaela Nelson. Tarika Walker wears number 20. She is a 5'4 senior. Ella Needs wears number 22. She is a 5'6 junior. Rory Tabler. She is a 5'10 senior, wears number 23. Taylor Sneeden. She's 5'10. She's a junior. She wears number 24. Brinkley Harkness is a 5'9 freshman. She wears number 30. Rounding out the roster is a 5'7 sophomore, number 34, Michaela Arnold.
All right, thank you, Ryan. We'll be right back after this. We'll take a look at that Lynchburg Clay Lady Mustang roster right after this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
McCarty Associates is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm serving Southern Ohio for more than 60 years. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsborough in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Maguilac Tire Service roster report here on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show, and here against Ryan with the Lady Mustangs from Lynchburg Clay.
Yes, the Lady Mustangs come in tonight under head coach Whitney Lewis in her 15th year, assisted by Lexi Waits, athletic director Mr. Mark Faust, principal Jacob Zink, superintendent Jack Fisher. On their roster tonight, wearing number 0, Lizzie Hall. She's a 5'8" sophomore. Wearing number 2, Lily Ferguson's a 5'4" sophomore. A 5'4" junior wearing number 3, Savannah Bell. Jocelyn Rocky wears number 4. She is a 5'4" senior. Ava McLaughlin, she's a 5' senior. She wears number 10. Madison McMullen, she wears number 23. She's a 5'8" junior. Jocelyn Brown wears number 31. She is a 5'8" sophomore. Rounding out that roster, number 33, Addie Caraher, a 5'7" junior.
All right, thank you much, Ryan. You know, they always talk about tournaments. You throw out the records, and I think this is a perfect example of that. Lynchburg Clay, a number 8 seed. Fed Hocking, a number 1 seed. Federal Hocking, a nice ball club, but they've lost 8 games this season. And it's kind of representative of what's going on in the divisions, because most of the Division 5, 6, and 7 teams now play a bunch of 3s and 4s, and they play a lot of bigger teams and bigger schools. And it's making Division 5 and 6, as an example, 5, 6, and 7, their records be a little challenging. The day of having undefeated seasons in the lower divisions is probably pretty well gone. But talk a little bit, Ryan, about this Fed Hocking Ball Club.
Yeah, I would agree. You said it well there. I mean, this Fed Hocking Ball Club, did a little research, I think got beat in the regional semifinals last year. Had a young lady get injured and played some tough teams like Wheelersburg, Albany Alexander. They've got some big wins, but Waterford's been a state tournament team for several years out of their conference, and they got a 3-point win against them. So pretty talented, athletic-looking group.
And we will tell you a little more about Lynchburg Clay. But first, this here on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Talking to your kids about substance use can be difficult, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. In a recent survey, 1 in 10 Adams County High School students say that they have consumed alcohol on 1 or more occasions in the last month. And yet, more than half of those same students say that their parents have not discussed the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, vapes, or drugs. Talk to your kids. They're listening. This message brought to you by the Adams County Youth Prevention Coalition.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Get ready for the stars to align.
Turnaround jumper, Vance buries it!
The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Saturday, March 28th to North Adams High School.
McLaughlin for a short jumper, it's good.
Featuring girls and boys All-Star Games and the All-Star Cheerleaders.
Feldhouse, the big guy, drives the left side of the lane, puts it up and in.
Plus, we'll award thousands of dollars in scholarships to our local student athletes.
Left side, but it's stuck back by Haysrup up and in.
Mark your calendars now. We'll see you there.
In a big environment and take on a challenging team, and I think they'll be up for the task tonight.
Well, and this is a team, again, that's had a lot of success in the past. And I think they've got, as Ryan said, I think they've got a nice shot tonight, even if Hocking is the number one seed. And that is not always the case. We often see, when I did one on Saturday, that, oh my, final score 79-14. And that's the case where you've got a division, you've got a number one seed versus a lower seed, and it was not pretty. I don't think that's going to be the case tonight. Let's take a look at the starters, if we could, please, Ryan.
Yeah, let's take a look at the starters from the Lady Lancers from Federal Hocking. They will be in white tonight. Starting number 2 is Laura Blower. She is a 5'6" freshman. Junie Ballou, she is a 5'10" senior. She wears number 5. Number 13, Michaela Nelson. She is a 5'8" junior. Number 20, Tarika
When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
The ball knocked out of bounds. The Lady Lancers will put it in play on their end of the basketball floor.
Don, the officials out there tonight also was Pat Flora, Matt Cook, and Larry Ryan.
Takira Walker, bounce pass, gives it up. Takeaway, Lily Ferguson. Ferguson goes ahead right side. Lynchburg Clay with their first forced turnover. In it goes Bell. Bell in trouble. Turnaround off the glass, misses the shot. Rebound put back up and in. Nice look for McMullen. Lynchburg Clay leading 5-3. Their first lead of the ball game. 6:42 to go in the first.
Good start for the Lady Mustangs here.
And then once again, they go inside. This time they'll pop it back out again for another shot up. That thing, I think, was, yes, it was Blower putting it up. Back the other way we go. Rocky. Inside they find a nice pass in underneath the Ferguson. Misses the shot, though. Rebound Walker back the other way. Walker, a little hop and a skip, literally. The ball knocked away. Nice defense for Lynchburg Clay.
Yeah, Rocky playing some good defense on Miss Walker down there. Got a chance to watch a little bit of game tape, and this 20 for them, Tarika Walker, does a lot of blue-collar events, sets a lot of good screens, gets physical, so I know Miss Jocelyn Rocky will be up for that challenge tonight.
Inbounds it comes. Once again with the ball is Walker. They try to go left side. Finally inside they go. Turnaround jumper by Tabler. Shot missed. Rebound down underneath. That was by Ballou. Back out again to Walker. And a shot up off the left elbow, no good. Rebound down. Savannah Bell for the Lady Mustangs. Back we come down to our side. Bell kicks it back outside. Little ball fake there by, they'll go right side now to Caraher. Lynchburg Clay, I would think, is going to be a little more methodical than Federal Hocking in this ball game. Dribbling in right side, little runner, may have been partially blocked. Bell misses the shot. Rebound, back we go. Ballou to Walker. Left side to Nelson. Nelson for a three-shot up and in. Her second of the game gives Fed Hocking their second lead of the game. They lead 6-5. 5:16 to go in our first quarter. Driving in, a little half hook off the front side. McMullen answers. Make it 7-6 as Lynchburg Clay comes back with a 1-point lead.
Game's got a little pace here starting out. You know, we're on a college-sized court, a little longer court here than we're typically used to.
Tabler, and you'd be surprised, folks, how much difference that makes. Won't notice it so much in the first quarter. Boy, coming about the fourth quarter, you'll see a difference in the legs. And a three-shot up off the left side, Blower, no good. Rebound down underneath will be a tie-up, and it'll remain with Fed Hocking.
Checking in for Federal Hocking will be the girl we mentioned too. It's battling an injury, Brinley Cottrell. She's checking back in. Brinley's a 1,000-point scorer for them.
And a three-shot out top off the front there by Nelson, I believe it was. Yes. Missed shot. Rebound back down Rocky at the midcourt. They'll feed it right side to Caraher. It's thrown out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. ACRMC Coaches Comment Show follows our game. Make sure you join us for that. ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to Coach Whitney Lewis. Dribbling off the left side. Feeds it over there to Blower. Blower back to Walker. And now to Cottrell. Cottrell, the one we thought might not play because of an ankle. She's got a brace on that ankle. She doesn't look like to be hindered too much, though.
Lynchburg going with a little 2-3 zone action here.
Walker with a nice three, straight away up and in. Make it 9-7. Fed Hocking so far living and dying by the three. 3:48 to go in our first. They take a lead. And a shot out top by Lynchburg Clay. No good. Walker on the rebound. Walker going back the other way. One-hand pass ahead to Cottrell. Cottrell a running layup up and in. Makes it 11-7. They'll be up by 4 now. Biggest lead of the game for either ball club. First State Bank with their branches all over Southern Ohio, Northern Kentucky. Check it out at FSB4me.com.
Big possession here for the Lady Mustangs. Be nice to get a good look here.
And the ball knocked away. Lynchburg Clay will pick it up. It was touched. It will not be over and back. Ferguson has it. 3:06 to go in the first quarter. And it's time for that H&R Block scoreboard update. H&R Block, your tax and financial partner. Their office in West Union. Jeff Newman and his staff, and the ball taken away for a turnover. Will get a hand check in the backcourt against Lynchburg Clay.
I believe that foul is going to be charged against Lily Ferguson. That is going to be her first, team first.
H&R Block, as I said, your tax and financial partner. The score, it's Fed Hocking 11 and Lynchburg Clay 7.
Ava McLaughlin is going to check in for Savannah Bell for the Lady Mustangs.
Cottrell runs the point now. The 5'6" junior. They'll take it inside. Quick shot up by Tabler. No good. Rebound back down. Nice job by Rocky. In the traffic, it's Ferguson. Ferguson finds the open player for a shot up. No. And that was put up by McLaughlin. Back we go the other way. Blower to Cottrell. Cottrell ahead right side to Walker. Back out to Cottrell. Now to Blower. 3 shot. Up and in. And 3 out of 4 of those have all been in the same spot.
Yeah, quick steal by the Lady Lancers.
Walker has it in the paint for a scoop shot. She misses it. She'll shoot 2. 14-7 now.
That foul is going to be charged against Addie Carher.
Fed Hocking has jumped out to an early lead here. Don't forget to join us March 28th, North Adams High School. It is the Shack, C103 or C103 Shack, whatever you want to call it, all-star game. Join us for that. It is required attendance. It will be at North Adams High School. There'll be senior cheerleaders, a girls game, a boys game, you name it, we've got it going on. And she missed the foul shot, but the rebound back down to Tabler. Back out top, it comes to Nelson. Hook pass, back over to Walker. Now to Tabler again, back to Walker. Walker wide open, almost same spot. This time, though, the 3 does not stay down. Rebound underneath, Blower, and we'll have another foul against Lynchburg Clay.
I believe that foul is going to be charged against Jocelyn Rocky. That is going to be her first, team third here in the first quarter.
And this has no reference to the officials, but that's a 3rd foul against Lynchburg Clay in the first 6 minutes here, as off the inbounds, Tabler puts it up and in, makes it 17-7. But not a foul called yet on Federal Hocking. Off the right side, McMullen in trouble, throws it away. Inside, Blower has it. Cottrell ahead left side. There to Walker. Walker dribbling around. Picked up out there by Ferguson. Back out to Walker. She thought about it and didn't. And now they'll get a wide open look from the right wing. Up and in it goes. Blower, we've got timeout on the floor. Lynchburg Clay, we're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com. The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 30-acre livestock farm with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath Blair home that has a covered front porch and covered rear deck and is located on a quiet dead-end road minutes from the Tranquility Wildlife Area. This property features a 32x36 heated garage, a 36x46 livestock and machinery barn, and a 40x60 barn with concrete floor, electric, and water. Call Jeff Dickey or one of his agents to schedule your tour today.
McCarty Associates is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm serving Southern Ohio for more than 60 years. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
Come back, ladies and gentlemen. Lynchburg Clay with the basketball. It's knocked out of bounds off the inbounds, and Lynchburg Clay will get it back there, down 20-7. And Ryan, it happened very quickly. It was back and forth, and suddenly, on the back of 3 threes, it changed the ball game, didn't it?
It did. They're the Lady Lancers are 5 for 9 from beyond the arc right now, and this game was just 7-7 just a couple minutes ago. So you just settle down, get a good look, and get a good score.
Back out top, Lynchburg Clay with the ball. Ferguson has it. She'll go left side. It's knocked away again. Good defense in the passing lanes as Buckley knocks that away.
Lady Lancers are really playing the passing lanes, getting their hands out there, getting some deflections.
And I said Buckley, I believe that was Blower, actually knocked that away. But with the basketball now, Bell for the Lady Mustangs. Bell dribbling off the right side, swings it out top. And again, nice man-to-man being played by Fed Hocking. They'll swing it back the other way. We'll get timeout on the floor. Lady Mustangs, we're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971. Fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Off the inbounds, Ferguson puts it up and in for 2, and that'll break the run. But off the right side, answering back, Laura Blower puts it up and in. And young lady has 9 points now to put her team up 23-9. We go back the other way, and answering the other way was Lily Ferguson. So now we've got, as they quickly to take a quick shot to score 23-11. We'll take our quarter break. We're back after this. Fed Hocking leads here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Second quarter begins. Fed Hocking with the basketball. Cottrell brings it down the floor. The score 23-11. It is the Lady Lancers with the lead. Tabler out front for a jump shot. She'll extend that lead. And it'll now be 25-11. As dribbling ahead off the right side, Ferguson. Dish it there to McLaughlin. Hands it to McMullen. McMullen looking. Down the corner she comes to Savannah Bell. This Fed Hocking team, a bigger ball club. Nice little turnaround out front, though. Savannah Bell not bothered by that size. 25-13 the score. This game's not out of hand yet, but of course, Lynchburg Clay needs to stay with them for a little while here, get settled in, and then start eating away with that lead. Tabler with a turnaround just inside the foul shot. No foul line, no good. Rebound loose in the backcourt. McMullen has it. Back over it comes there to Bell. Bell to the paint. Goes far left side. Back out they'll come to McLaughlin. Back to Bell. Turnaround. Tried to get it up over top of Blower. Blower on the block to Tabler. And they'll get it back out to Walker now as it looks like Cottrell on the bench. No. Yes, Cottrell on the bench here beginning the second quarter. No, she's out there, excuse me. Walker for a three-shot off the right wing. No good. Rebound underneath Nelson. Back out it goes to Cottrell. Shot up, no good. Rebound back again, Tabler. Shot up, no good. And Lady Mustangs can ill afford to give them that many opportunities.
But, Don, maybe they'll cool off here a little bit. They was 6 for 10 from beyond the arc. That would be a big one from Caraher. Yeah!
Caraher for a three. That's a game changer. And that's a good point. It's interesting how much those timeouts and that break at the quarter can make a difference.
Yeah. I would say if you're Federal Hocking, you didn't want the timeout. You were 6 for 10 from beyond the arc in a quarter.
Yeah, 60% this level, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's not cool. That's hot. Cottrell. Cottrell misses the shot. Rebound back ahead. It goes to Bell. Bell out ahead. Dribbling off the right side. McMullen. McMullen loses the way off the baseline. Back we go the other way once again. Cottrell. Cottrell in the paint. And they're going to call Lady Mustangs for a foul. Tried to set up to take a charge, but they weren't biting on that one.
That foul is going to be on Savannah Bell. That's going to be her first. That's going to send Brenley Cottrell to the free throw line.
Basketball and Snappy Tomato Pizza are the perfect pair. Order from your local Snappies in West Union or Seaman and download the free Snappy app to unload your delicious perks. First foul shot, that's a good one. Puts that lead back up to 10 now, 26-16.
Lily Ferguson's going to check back in for the Lady Mustangs, replacing Savannah Bell.
Second foul shot hits the front of the rim, no good, but a turnaround off the front side there, up and in Snedden. They turn a 2-point foul play into a 3-point play, 28-16 now. And a shot going the other way, Ferguson. Excuse me, Rocky. Puts it up and in. And make the score 28-19.
I think that was Caraher that hit that three in front of us. At least that's who they give the points to. That's who I thought.
That's who I thought it was at first. Then the announcer heard him say that, so I repeated it.
Yeah. Caraher with another big three. She's 2 for 2 there.
And back out top, Walker. Cottrell rotates left side off the baseline. As new kid out there, Taylor Snedden, a 5'10 junior. As I said, they've got some size. Snedden, a little half hook, no good. Rebound down underneath to Rocky. And we'll have a foul called against the Lady Lancers.
Juna Ballou is going to be charged with that foul. That's her first. Team first. First for Federal Hocking this evening.
Or one of those things, right?
Yes.
Ferguson. It is an odd time, 6:15. We're not used to starting a varsity competition that way. There will be a game that follows this one.
That foul is going to be charged against Brenley Cottrell. That's her first, team second.
Just as Barry Chevrolet can hook you up with the keys to a new vehicle, we'll give you the keys to the second half with the Barry Chevrolet halftime report. Lady Mustangs put it in play. Out top it comes to McMullen. Madison McMullen goes left side over there to Ferguson. Ferguson feeds it in underneath for a shot up this time by Rocky, and she's fouled. I believe they'll give her foul shots. They will.
That foul is going to be charged against Taylor Snedden. That's her first. That is going to send Jocelyn Rocky to the free throw line.
Begin your pathway to completion. The Southern State Community College at sscc.edu. Thanks to Southern State for sponsoring our basketball coverage.
Rory Tabler is going to check back in for Federal Hocking.
Thanks to our studio producer, by the way, Miss Sarah Rigdon. She always does a tremendous job for us. She hits both foul shots. 28-21 as the Lady Mustangs have cut this lead to 7. Now let's get another stop. Cottrell for a three off the left side. A little short. And that could have something to do with that bent wheel. a little bit because she was not defended.
Yep. The good news starting out this quarter, Don, is Federal Hocking is 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. The bad news is they're getting second and third chances here.
Right.
So we need the Lady Mustangs to rebound a little bit better out of that zone they're playing.
Especially on the inside.
Yeah.
As off the right side and then off the elbow, it's up and in. And that was Ballou, Junie Ballou, making it 30-21.
It's her first 2 points on the evening.
Back it comes off the right side there to Rocky,
nice
driving
pass.
in, shot up. No, it'll be out of bounds, Lady Mustangs. McLaughlin had it up, but again, McLaughlin, a perfect example. She is way undersized on this floor among these Lancers, everybody but Cottrell.
Yeah, there's some long athletes, Ballou and Tabler. I mean, them girls are 5'11" with some long arms.
Oh, nice cut off the left side by Ferguson, up and in. Make it 30-23. Lady Lancers with a 7-point lead. Walker, far right side, over there again to Nelson. They've become ominously quiet from the outside, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Cottrell, little dribble drive. Looking, there's Ballou. Now shot from the right side, Nelson, no good. Rebound down underneath, fought for, should be, it is. It'll be a foul against the Lady Lancers.
That foul is going to be on Brinley Cottrell. That's going to be her second.
Team foul number 4.
Yeah, that's 0 for 5 to start out this quarter from 3. Down 7. Big possession here again for Lynchburg.
Boy, is that a reversal from what you had there in that first quarter.
Yes, it was.
7-point game, 3:04 to go in our first half. 30-23, the ball loose on the floor. Good recovery, McMullen. They go to McLaughlin, back out to McMullen. Now to Rocky. And again, they'll find Ferguson. As Lady Lancers stay in this man-to-man. Little dish there, left side to Rocky. Tried to go inside to find McLaughlin. The top ball taken away. Walker driving in for a shot. It's up and in.
Basket, Walker.
32-23 is Lynchburg Clay just cannot get below that 7-point margin as they go in right side there to Rocky. Shot, ball back over to McLaughlin. Now to Rocky again, working out top. Now to McMullen. And back to Rocky once again.
Good backdoor cut.
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice shot up by McMullen. Will get a foul shot.
Believe we're gonna have a jump ball.
Ball possession. Lynchburg Clay. Returning to the lineup for Federal Hocking, number 2, Laura Blower.
Laura Blower is going to check back in for Federal Hocking, and also checking back in for Lynchburg, Savannah Bell.
32-23 the score as they go inside. It's knocked away by the Lady Lancers. And again, a 9-point ball game. Lynchburg Clay keeps the basketball. Listen before each Southern Hills, for each game for the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show, as well as the Magulac Tire Service rosters report. Right side, it's McMullen. McMullen in a tie-up. Good defense there by Walker. And it'll go the other way. That'll be a turnover against the Lady Mustangs.
Both teams are taking care of the ball fairly well here tonight. Only 7 combined turnovers.
Minute 39 to go in our first half. Ahead, left side. They go Cottrell with it to Walker. Now they'll find Blower, and they go to inside there. Turnaround jumper. Nice play. Nice first half there by Tabler. She has really worked the inside, and that extends that lead back up to 11.
That's 6 points for her, 4 in this quarter.
McMullen for a 3. Nope. Rebound. Back we go, Blower. She'll dribble ahead left side. Dribbling around, skip pass back over far into the corner. They go to Blower. Now back out to Walker. Nice ball reversal. Cottrell with a 3 look. No. Rebound tipped out. Back in the hands of Blower. And that's what you were talking about. Ryan, they're allowing Fed Hocking multiple shots at every transition.
Yeah. Ballou and Tabler, some long arms, 23 and 5, some long arms for Federal Hocking. We're just not boxing out good enough to get those rebounds.
49.2 seconds before the Berry Chevrolet halftime report. Tabler back out to Blower on a tipped ball. Now way out top, Walker for a three. Nope, rebound back down McLaughlin. Excuse me, that was McMullen. Left side, it'll go over there now to Bell. Ball almost knocked away, or it was. Rocky recovers it though, dribbling into the paint. They kick it back out. McLaughlin or McMullen from the elbow. Nope. Rebound back down, will go the other way, Ballou. Way out ahead to Cottrell. Cottrell swings it left side, little hook pass. Three shot up and in. Laura Blower. And, oh, that's a tough one to take. Let's go, Lady Mustangs. Get one back. 37-23 the score as we move toward the half. Down to 9 seconds. Back we go with the ball, Rocky. Rocky has it knocked away. Down to 7 seconds. That'll end the half. 37-23 is the way we'll go to the Berry Chevrolet halftime report. Lady Mustangs trailing. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Talking to your kids about substance use can be difficult, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. In a recent survey, 1 in 10 Adams County High School students say that they've consumed alcohol on 1 or more occasions in the last month. And yet, more than half of those same students say that their parents have not discussed the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, vapes, or drugs. Talk to your kids. They're listening. This message brought to you by the Adams County Youth Prevention Coalition.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Get ready for the stars to align.
Turnaround jumper, Vance buries it!
The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Saturday, March 28th to North Adams High School.
McLaughlin for a short jumper, it's good.
Featuring girls and boys All-Star Games and the All-Star Cheerleaders.
Feldhouse, the big guy, drives the left side of the lane, puts it up and in.
Plus, we'll award thousands of dollars in scholarships to our local student athletes.
Left side, but it's stuck back by Haysrup up and in.
Mark your calendars now. We'll see you there.
When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
The Berry Chevrolet halftime report. The first quarter, it was a battle of the three shooters. As it was back and forth, but with 3:48 to go in our first quarter, Fed Hocking took the lead 9-7, and they have held it since then. They ended up the first quarter 23-11, shooting 60% from outside the arc. In the second quarter, a little closer ball game, as Lynchburg Clay was within 2, 14-12, but what's that translate into? 37-23 the score here at the halftime. Fed Hocking leading. We'll be back. More after this on the Berry Chevrolet halftime report here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com. The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 30-acre livestock farm with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath Blair home that has a covered front porch and covered rear deck and is located on a quiet dead-end road minutes from the Tranquility Wildlife Area. This property features a 32 by 36 heated garage, a 36 by 46 livestock and machinery barn, and a 40 by 60 barn with concrete floor, electric, and water. Call Jeff Dickey or one of his agents to schedule your tour today.
McCarty Associates is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm serving Southern Ohio for more than 60 years. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
Gentlemen, once again, it's the Barry Chevrolet halftime report. Lots of basketball tomorrow night, as Ryan and I were just talking about as we switch to boys action tomorrow night. Number 3, Georgetown takes on number 7, Lockland on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. That will be Wednesday night. And then on Wednesday night also, it'll be Georgetown girls taking on Marymount. And then the number 1 Western Brown girls take on number 14 New Richmond. All that on Wednesday night. Now tomorrow night, fun basketball. Western Brown versus Goshen. White Oak versus Eastern Reedsville on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Number 13 Nelsonville York takes on a very good Eastern Ball Club, the number 4 seed. Lynchburg Clay from Zane Trace. The number 12 versus the number 5. And then it'll be Fayetteville versus number 2 Cincinnati Christian. That's a girls game from Monroe. And then Ripley versus Waterford versus from Southeastern. And Manchester versus South Gallia from Valley. Is that enough basketball for you? I think so, folks.
Just right.
We'll be right back. After this, we continue the Barry Chevrolet halftime report here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
9 for 19, 47% in the first half. I'm 3 for 5 from beyond the arc at 60%. I feel pretty good about that. But the unfortunate thing, as we just mentioned, they're 7 for 18. They've only shot within 1-3 of what we have shot field goals, and they've 14 for 33. They've got 33 attempts to our Lynchburg Lady Mustangs 19, so that's the big change.
Let's see if they can pick up the rebounding against a bigger Fed Hocking team. Second half up next here on C103 Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Talking to your kids about substance use can be difficult, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. In a recent survey, 1 in 10 Adams County High School students say that they've consumed alcohol on 1 or more occasions in the last month. And yet, more than half of those same students say that their parents have not discussed the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, vapes, or drugs. Talk to your kids. They're listening. This message brought to you by the Adams County Youth Prevention Coalition.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Get ready for the stars to align.
Turnaround jumper, Vance buries it!
The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Saturday, March 28th to North Adams High School.
McLaughlin for a short jumper, it's good.
Featuring girls and boys All-Star Games and the All-Star Cheerleaders.
Feldhouse, the big guy, drives the left side of the lane, puts it up and in.
Plus, we'll award thousands of dollars in scholarships to our local student athletes.
Left side, but it's stuck back by Haysrup up and in.
Mark your calendars now. We'll see you there.
Out of bounds it goes off of Lynchburg clay and coming back the other way and quickly putting the shot up and in is Tabler, and they extend the lead 39-23. They being the Federal Hocking Lancers. So Lady Mustangs from the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. Rocky feeds it off left side, up and in, answering is Savannah Bell, 39-25.
Savannah Bell with 4 points here for the Lady Mustangs.
And you said it, Ryan, this is a big 3 minutes here for Lynchburg Clay.
Yeah, one score at a time. You know, they used to say how to eat an apple, 1 bite at a time.
There you go.
There's no 14-point shots here. Take care of the ball, get a good look.
And rebound.
Yes, box out.
You heard us talk about this just momentarily ago, or a few moments ago in the Barry Chevrolet halftime report. This is a bigger ball club, but I really am not sure that's what this is about, the outstanding rebounding. I think it's mostly position.
Yeah.
I think Lynchburg Clay's still in this ball game, but again, they cannot afford to dig this hole much deeper. 6:51 to go, third quarter. 39-25 is inbounds. Lady Mustangs with the basketball. Bell. And now they go to Rocky. Back out to McMullen. Back to Rocky again. Hook pass. They'll go to McMullen driving from the right side. Now that's another way to change the game. See if take it to the hole and see if can't draw some fouls.
That foul is going to be called against Ballou, Junie Ballou. That is going to send Madison McMullen to the free throw line. Madison's got 4 points on the night.
McMullen will shoot 2. She misses the first.
Checking back in for the Lancers is 24, Taylor Sneddon. She is going to replace Ballou.
Thanks again to our season sponsors, including Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. She hits a second one, making it 39-26. 13 points well within hand. Just get a couple of stops here. Once again, I'm Don Bowles along with Ryan Dotson. Special thanks to our producer, director of Good Guys Radio TV, Mr. Matthew Baker. If you've not checked that out, go to goodguysradiotv.com or our Facebook page or YouTube channel. You can check it out, watch it any place, anytime. And boy, guess what? The best thing, it's free. Bounce pass out. It'll go to Nelson. And right over in front of us to Cottrell. And I think that was a little bit of strategy, Ryan, because I don't see Cottrell. She's played every minute after about the first 4. A little runner inside by Walker. It's up and in.
Walker.
She is one nice player.
That's 7 points for Miss Walker for the Lady Lancers.
41-26 the score now. 5:47 to go in our third quarter. Lady Mustangs trail. Bell to Ferguson. And knocked away, but fortunately Lady Mustangs will keep it. If you're curious, we are at a school called Southeastern Ross. Southeastern Ross High School. Simplest way to tell you, you go up to Chillicothe, make a right. Oh, and it's about 15 miles out. Maybe a little less than that, but not much. About an hour and 15 minutes or so from all over the shack. Ball lost away, turnover, and the Lady Lancers get it back with 5:37 to go in our third quarter.
Richmonddale, I think the little town just south of us down here is Richmonddale.
A lot of folks up here, a lot of you that have been involved, a lot of the shack people involved, especially administration up here, recently retired. Brian Justice from Peebles as the ball tied up.
Possession, Federal Hocking.
A gentleman that's been been principal at multiple schools in the shack, Brian Ruckel, the principal up here. We were talking to a coach that we've seen around several times before the game. He's now at here at Southeastern. As we'll have timeout on the floor. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 opportunities missed by Lynchburg. Clay off the timeout. A breakaway to Nelson. The ball loose on the floor, and it will be held basketball. It should go the way of the Lady Mustangs. It does. Gentlemen, we were talking about Brian Alley. A lot of connections to the shack, a basketball coach from around the area. It always fascinates me, Ryan, be it an official, be it a coach, an AD, a principal, whatever, teacher, or players. The community in Southern Ohio, it's not just Shack or Southern Buckeye or whoever. It's a small community among the entire South of Ohio.
Yeah, it is. You can drive an hour and a half to 2 hours, and there's always a coach or an administrator that's got ties to back home or who've moved on, or a lot of connections.
Bell has it off the right side, in a little bit of trouble, puts it on the floor. Nice job. We'll get a foul called against the Lady Lancers. 4:30 to go in our third quarter. Scoreboard update brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union. They are the tax professionals. The score, it's 41-26. Lady Lancers leading the Lady Mustangs. Off the inbounds, ball lost away. It'll turn over, and the Lady Lancers get it back.
That last foul is going to be charged to Brimley Cottrell, point guard for the Lady Lancers.
Nobody in any kind of foul trouble except for Cottrell. She has 3. Everybody else has 1 or less. It's interesting. Look up here at Lynchburg. Clay, the entire roster out there right now all has 1 foul. A little turnaround inside. Nice look in there, up and in. It was Taylor Snedden making it 43-26. We drive the other way. Shot up. Answering is Lily Ferguson. 43-28 now, and she'll go to the foul line.
Federal Hocking foul number 24, Taylor Sneddon, her second. Team foul number 3.
Taylor Sneddon scores on one end and fouls on the other. That's going to give Lily Ferguson a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Lily Ferguson with 8 points now makes it 9. And again, the old saying is you don't let a team hang around. Well, Fed Hocking's letting Lynchburg Clay hang around. Let's hope it pays off.
A couple good stops and some rebounds and some scores here. Get this thing back to single digits maybe going into the fourth quarter.
Walker. Bounce pass to Cottrell into the far corner. They go over there to Sneddon. This Fed Hocking team very deep too. Walker with a 3. Rebound back underneath. Nice job there by Rocky. Rocky will dribble out. She'll throw it far ahead left side to McMullen. That was Caraher, excuse me. To Bell, and now to McMullen. And driving in off the baseline, it's up and in. Lily Ferguson makes it 43-31. And now, oh, how she got that done, I don't know. Cottrell under pressure scores.
She was behind the backboard, reached around to get that one.
Driving the other way, missed shot there by Bell. Rebound back down, it comes out of there to Tabler again. 2:56 to go in our third quarter. And a shot up off the right side by Cottrell, up and in. That is a killer. 48-31, they're back up by 17. Every time you think Lynchburg Clay's going to put a dent in it, as answering back, I'll eat my words, Ferguson makes it 48-34. Back and forth we go.
The old three ball can really change a game real quick.
Walker to the elbow, goes right side to Tabler, shot missed. Rebound backside, Rocky, let's go Lady Mustangs. Let's dent it a little more. A swing it back off the left side at the elbow. With the ball is Bell. 3 shot, Ferguson, it's up and good. That'll work. And we have timeout on the floor. Lancers, we're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com. The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 30-acre livestock farm with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath Blair home that has a covered front porch and covered rear deck and is located on a quiet dead-end road minutes from the Tranquility Wildlife Area. This property features a 32x36 heated garage, a 36x46 livestock and machinery barn, and a 40x60 barn with concrete floor, electric, and water. Call Jeff Dickey or one of his agents to schedule your tour today.
McCarty Associates is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm serving Southern Ohio for more than 60 years. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
Top, they'll get it to Walker again, back to Tabler. Tabler dribbling around, working hard there against Ferguson. Driving is Walker, missed shot, rebound back down. Good job there by McMullen. McMullen out ahead to Caraher. Caraher pops a 3, no. Rebound backside Cottrell. Minute 33 to go, third quarter. Once again ahead, Walker. Now off the left side again to Tabler. She'll load the 3 of her own. It's up and in. Rory Tabler makes it 51-37.
That's 11 points for the 5'10 senior.
And off the left side, answering, it's McMullen. Hits her first shot of the game. It's a 3. 51-40, we're back to an 11-point ball game. Cottrell, little bounce pass. Now to Tabler at the foul line. Gosh, can she shoot?
She has made a living right there at the free throw line tonight. Give her 13 points.
And that's how much they lead by, 13, 53-40. Bounce pass in the corner, they go to Caraher. Back to Rocky and to Ferguson. 34 seconds to go in the third quarter, 13-point ball game. Boy, this fourth quarter's shaping up to be a fun one. Turnaround out front, McMullen, shot no good. McLaughlin puts it back up, that's a miss. Rebound back down, will go the other way, Walker. Out ahead, she finds Blower. Blower under pressure, misses the shot. She'll shoot foul shots. That was probably a good foul.
That foul is going to be charged against Jocelyn Rocky. That's her second.
Nobody on the Mustangs in any kind of foul trouble. Stick around after the final buzzer as we wrap the game up with stats, comments, and much more in the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. First foul shot, 54-40 the score now. She hits the first one.
Savannah Bell's going to check back in for Jocelyn Rocky.
Second foul shot up as good as well. 55-40. Let's go Lady Mustangs. Let's get a little answer here. Dribbling ahead, Ferguson. They'll swing it left side over there, back out top. Now right side to Ferguson again. Bell and Ferguson play a little pass. Bell for a three shot. Up off the back, nope, that'll end the quarter. 15-point spread, 55-40. Federal Hocking leads Lynchburg Clay. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
You know, folks, the Lady Lancers have had a propensity for finishing the quarter with an extra bucket. They did it again as they finished that quarter 55-40, outscoring Lynchburg Clay by 18-17 in the quarter. And it looked like the Lady Mustangs were going to cut in that lead. Obviously, we're down to the fourth quarter. They've got to get something done here now. But the Lady Lancers have the ball to start. Cottrell drives in, misses a shot. Rebound, back the other way we go, Bell. She'll feed the head right side to McLaughlin. Left side over to Ferguson. Ferguson under pressure, back out to McLaughlin. As the ball loose. Picked up there by the Lady Lancers. Cottrell out ahead to Blower. Who's going to track it down? She does, and she puts it up and in. 57-40. And this time, Ryan, they can't wait till the second half of the quarter. They need to get it done now.
Yeah, got to go now. Got to go now. Need a big score here and put some full court pressure on.
Lady Mustangs, one of the smallest teams in the league, and I'm not talking about height. I'm talking about numbers. They only have 7 players on their roster. They do not have a deep bench. Right side with the ball is Bell. Back in the corner, Caraher for another three. That'll work.
Addie Caraher with 9 points, all from beyond the arc.
57-43, 6:39 to go in the ball game. That'll cut that lead to 14. Get it down to single digits, then we'll play basketball. Bounce pass behind the defense. It's a turnover. That'll give the Lady Mustangs another opportunity. one outstanding athlete will enjoy some Snappy Pizza. We'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Brought to you by Snappy's in Seaman and West Union. And, of course, we don't want to forget their new location in Maysville. McLaughlin out off the wing. Goes there to Bell. Back out to Ferguson for a three. Off the rim, no. Rebound, Tabler. To Cottrell. Cottrell far ahead left side to Blower.
Coach Cottrell for Fed Hocking said, pull it out, let's work the offense. Going to get a quick foul picked up against number 10, Ava McLaughlin. That is going to be her first. Team first here in the fourth quarter. Yeah, with no foul trouble, Don, Lynchburg definitely can pick up some intensity. They can afford to foul a little bit.
Cottrell, little stop and pop, misses the shot. As in spite of the score difference, the Lady Lancers have gone much cooler from the field. As nice drive inside, up and in. As Savannah Bell scores, make it 57-45. Now let's get another stop and another pail.
That was a nice layup by Savannah Bell. A little ball fake, and she went right to the rim.
Walker out off the left wing, working there against Ferguson. Ferguson really doing a nice job. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Cottrell. And we'll have a blocked shot on the stick back, but again, it'll be a foul.
That foul is going to be charged against Ava McLaughlin.
Mustangs foul number 10, McLaughlin. Her second, team second. Shooting 2, Cottrell.
Brindley Cottrell going to go to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 on the night. Make it 2 for 3. Jocelyn Rocky is going to check back in for Ava McLaughlin.
For Lynchburg play, number 4, Jocelyn Rocky.
Unusual time tonight, 6:15. The time we started. As nice offensive board underneath Blower. And we'll get another foul against the Lady Mustangs as the foul shot was missed. Tough break for the Lady Mustangs.
That foul is going to be against Madison McMullen.
Team foul number 3.
That's her second. Team third here in the fourth quarter.
58-45. Inbounds, they get a Tabler with a shot off the right side. She's fouled. And we'll go to the foul line.
That foul looks like it's going to be charged against Madison McMullen. That's her third.
McMullen, her third. Team foul number 4.
She settles into the foul line. She's a nice foul shooter. A little short on that one. You talked earlier about size of this floor. This is a bigger floor, and we'll see how much difference. This is where you're going to see shots start coming up short because the legs are going a little bit. The kid's not as used to the bigger floor. She hits the second one. Good correction. 59-45. Ball knocked away, but Lady Mustangs will keep it. Not a big crowd here for either side of the basketball. Yes, Bell goes looking to Ferguson. Instead, she'll take it off the right side, and they try to get a little give and go, and instead we'll get a hell ball. The Lady Mustangs will get it back.
Hell ball called, possession, Lynchburg play.
They'll get it underneath their own basket. 4:54 to go in the ball game. It's time for our final H&R Block scoreboard update. H&R Block, your tax and financial partner, their office in West Union. Inbounds, the ball comes. Caraher has it. The score is 59-45. Lady Lancers leading the Lady Mustangs. And you know what? That's something we've had very few of, and that's turnovers in this ball game.
Yeah, only the 6th combined turnover for both teams in the half. So
and that includes travels, and it's not because they've not been called. This has just been a clean ball game.
It has been.
Walker, bounce pass far left side and a shot up and in by Ballou. 61-45, they're back up by 16.
Seems like every time they take a shot that you're like, that's not a good shot, it goes for them right now.
Rocky, bounce pass inside. They tried to find McMullen. The ball lost away. Turnover. Blower has it. She'll go to out of bounds, and it will go back to the Lady Mustangs. Lucky break there.
Ava McLaughlin is going to check back into the game. She is going to replace Savannah Bell. Savannah Bell's walking off a little gingerly. She's going to have a seat. Looks like the trainer's going to look at her a little bit here.
4:08 to go in our ball game. Let's go, Lady Mustangs. 61-45. They trail. Ferguson has the ball. In the corner, they go to Caraher. They're paying a lot of attention to Caraher after she hit those last 2 threes. Finally, they go into the baseline there and finds Rocky. And driving in under pressure. Shot missed. Rebound now to McMullen. Back out again. Little ball fake at the foul line. Jump shot once again. That time it was Ferguson, but this time it'll be down to the Lady Lancers. Ahead to Tabler. Skip pass. Back over this side to Blower. Almost the ball taken away. Instead, we'll have a tie-up. This will stay with the Lady Lancers. We have timeout on the floor. We're back after this on C103. Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
30-second timeout.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
.327 to go in our ball game. Lynchburg play Lady Mustangs trailing. Lots of basketball tomorrow night, folks. We'll have Nelsonville York at, check that, yes, as I'll get that in just a moment. Off the left side, Tabler, they return to action here. As Cottrell with the basketball off of a double screen will get a foul.
We're going to have a foul against number 2, Lily Ferguson.
We move to boys tournament action tomorrow night. Mostly boys. Fayetteville girls will play Cincinnati Christian. That's girls game from Monroe. We'll have Ripley versus Waterford here at Southeastern. That's a girls game. But also tomorrow night, it'll be Nelsonville York at Eastern and Lynchburg Clay at Zane Trace. You can hear all those on C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV. You can watch all those and listen to all of them. Have fun tomorrow night, folks. Cottrell, shot up, no good. Rebound, down it comes to Caraher, to McLaughlin. Ahead right side to McMullen. McMullen goes to the corner, goes baseline. Big skip pass back out to Caraher. Caraher for a 3, nope. Rimmed it out. Rebound back down, though, to McLaughlin. Not a Caraher. 2:51. Got to get a bucket this time. Now out there to Ferguson.
Got to pull the trigger here pretty quick, getting ready to shoot it. Here we go.
Ferguson with a 3. High off the back of the rim, no. But rebound back down, and it hits the baseline. Tough break. Jocelyn Rocky, good rebound. Lost on the baseline. 2:36 to go. The Lady Lancers get it back. Ahead. Don't forget pregame report with Caleb Rayburn. 4:45, 5 days a week. 4:45 immediately preceding our broadcast. Brought to you by Ron Lynch, financial advisor at Edward Jones Investments, as well as Peebles Save a Lot. Nelson has the ball. They're going to work it out and take some time off the clock. Cottrell driving in and makes me into a liar. Little scoop shot, 65-45, and that is their biggest lead of the game. They're up by 20. Check that at 63-45 as we take a break. We'll be right back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
The score is 63-45. Lady Mustangs, minute 57 to go, trailing in the ball game. They will have the basketball. And Ryan, it has to be now or never, isn't it?
Yeah, going to have to go real quick here. A couple threes, force a couple turnovers.
Ferguson out top. And yes, stranger things have happened, but they'll have to do it quick. Ferguson, nice look inside, puts it up and in. There you go. 63-47 now. Now let's get a stop.
Lily Ferguson with 19 on the night.
Off the left side, they'll take it to Cottrell. Cottrell will get the cutter. Tabler from the backside. She misses the shot. Cottrell gets it back for a 12-footer. It's up, no good. She'll be fouled and shoot 2. Williamson Trucking post-game show. Hang around for that. We'll be talking to Coach Whitney Lewis. The ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Players of the Game. As I remind you, this broadcast is for the private use of the C103 audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of C103 is prohibited.
That last foul, was going to be charged against Madison McMullen, her 4th.
Cottrell misses the second one. She made the first, and we'll have a foul against Federal Hocking. Want to appreciate all the good hospitality here from the folks at Southeastern, treating us very well. Giving us great locations. And we'll have timeout. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
30-second timeout.
Talking to your kids about substance use can be difficult, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. In a recent survey, 1 in 10 Adams County High School students say that they've consumed alcohol on 1 or more occasions in the last month. And yet, more than half of those same students say that their parents have not discussed the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, vapes, or drugs. Talk to your kids. They're listening. This message brought to you by the Adams County Youth Prevention Coalition.
1 minute, 25 seconds to go. The score is 64-47. Coach Whitney Lewis doing what every good coach does, and that's coaching right down to the last minute. Working that strategy, using those timeouts. The good side now, she's got them positioned. They have 5 fouls. So if they should get down to where they have to start using that, they'll put them on the line quickly. In the backcourt now, Rocky. Down to minute 19. Rocky dribbling ahead at the midcourt. Crossover, the ball taken away by Cottrell. Cottrell going the other way. Shot up. She hits it. She'll go to the line to shoot a 3rd one.
That's going to be the foul charge against Jocelyn Rocky. That's going to be her 3rd. It's going to send Cottrell back to the free throw line to shoot 1.
She can make this a 20-point margin.
Taylor Steedon's going to check back in for Federal Hocking.
Now at the line,
So,
1.
checking back in is Savannah Bell. She is going to check in. We're checking in for the seniors, Don, here. We got 2 seniors, Jocelyn Rocky, Ava McLaughlin. Coach Whitney Lewis is checking them out, hugs. You know, it's always hard to see that, Donna. Down at Waverly the other night, you see the seniors go out for their last game, and kudos to 2 fine young ladies.
It is tough to see. As in transition, foul shot missed. In transition, the ball taken away. Walker has it. We're down less than a minute now.
You know, I personally know Jocelyn Rocky's family pretty good. Her grandma, I'm assuming, is watching and listening tonight, so we want to say hi to her. I don't see her sitting over there.
Yeah,
but
Janet, a lady that has been involved with youth forever and ever and ever.
Yep, special lady.
Especially at the Brown County Fair with all the 4-H kids. And 48.3 seconds to go in our ball game, and they'll send Fed Hocking to the foul line again. 19-point ball game. Lynchburg Clay is going to go home with their heads held high. A bigger ball club. You talked about it earlier, Ryan, not just in height, but better reach.
Yeah.
And they're also deeper. They have more players. They have played several more players. And both foul shots are good. It'll make it 68-47, biggest lead of our ball game.
Lizzie Hall had checked in. Lizzie Hall, 5'8", sophomore, checked in for Lynchburg. Yeah, definitely two good seniors at Lynchburg. Kids you want in your community and kids you want on your program.
Kara buries another three. 68-50. She gets, and we'll get a foul in the backcourt, I guess, against the Lady Mustangs. That's a tough foul to give up. Lily Ferguson fell on the floor and she tripped over her. Oh no, they're going to say it's the other way. I thought she was going to get the insult of being tripped over and getting the foul. As inbounds, they get the ball and it's taken away. We'll have a held ball. It'll go the way of the Lady Lancers. 28 seconds to go, 18-point ball game. Inbounds it comes in the backcourt. They'll get it ahead now to Nelson. And a takeaway. Back the other way we go. With the basketball, Ferguson. Ferguson, scoop shot off the glass, misses it. Rebound tipped around. Rebound loose. Back out it comes this time into the hands of Bell. Bell for a three-shot off the glass and in. Lady Mustangs going to end it that way. 68-53, our final score. With a 15-point margin, the Lady Mustangs lose in the district quarterfinals. We'll be back. Up next, it's a Williamson Trucking post-game show and much more after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Get ready for the stars to align.
Turnaround jumper, Vance buries it!
The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Saturday, March 28th to North Adams High School.
McLaughlin for a short jumper, it's good.
Featuring girls and boys All-Star Games and the All-Star Cheerleaders.
Feldhouse, the big guy, drives the left side of the lane, puts it up and in.
Plus, we'll award thousands of dollars in scholarships to our local student athletes.
Left side, but it's stuck back by Haysrup, up and in.
Mark your calendars now. We'll see you there.
When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
Federal Hocking, just a bigger, taller ball club. They went deeper on their bench, they had more players, and I think that makes a difference on the big floor because you can keep your players fresher. But in addition to that, though, not only were they taller, but they had a longer reach. And with the longer reach, we saw a big difference in their defense, but especially they owned the boards as they out-rebounded Lynchburg Clay pretty handily, often getting 2 and 3 looks at the basket. And that's tough to compete against. Scoring by the quarters, as we take a look at the first quarter, it was Federal Hocking outscoring Lynchburg Clay 23-11. They took their Final lead at 3:48 to go in the first quarter. They led the rest of the ball game. At the first quarter break, they led 23-11. In the second quarter, Lady Mustangs stayed right with them, only down by 2, 14-12, but they still trailed by 14, 37-23 at the half. In the third quarter, again, Federal Hocking just inching ahead just ever so slightly, 18-17. They outscored Lynchburg Clay, and they led 55-40. And then in the fourth and final quarter, and that was a 15-point margin, and then the final quarter, it was to be a equal contest as Lynchburg Clay and Fed Hocking both scored 13 points apiece to end it with a 15-point margin, the final score 68-53. Now, Federal Hocking will go on to play South Webster or Lucasville Valley. They are the next game here tonight, and that will be the opponent of the two games, of the two teams, or excuse me, of Fed Hocking will be one of those two teams. And once again, we will be talking to Whitney Lewis. We'll be naming our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. As I said, lots of basketball back on the air yet to come this week. For you folks, Lynchburg Clay fans, tomorrow night that will be on C103. Lynchburg Clay taking on Zane Trace. That will be at Zane Trace, once again the Mustangs. Then it'll also be Nelsonville York at Eastern. That'll be on Good Guys and C103. And then on Good Guys and 99.5 The Edge, it'll be Fayetteville versus Cincinnati Christian, the girls game. And then on 99.5 The Edge, it'll be Ripley versus Waterford from Southeastern Ross. Yes, we are going to be all over the place tomorrow night. And Ryan, I think we have some individual team stats, do we not?
Yeah. You know, we'll summarize up the victorious Federal Hocking Lady Lancers, as you mentioned, just a shooting percentage. You know, they started out in that first quarter 6 for 10 from beyond the arc at 60%, 8 for 16. They shot 50% in that first quarter, had that 23-11 lead. In that second quarter, they cooled off, 1 for 8 from beyond the arc, 6 for 17 from 2. So for the first half, they was 7 for 18, 39%. Yes, that's 7 for 18 from 3, 39%. 14 for 33, 42%. They took a halftime lead in at 37-23. In that third quarter, not as many shots. They was 2 for 4 from beyond the arc, 7 for 11 from the field. They was 7 or 11, 64%. So they kept some pretty good shooting. One thing we mentioned a couple times during the game, this Tabler girl, Roy Tabler, she ended up the night with 16 points. She couldn't miss a shot. It seemed like every time you turn around, you cut it to 7 or 8 points. Next thing you know, she hit a free throw. The threes didn't affect the game too much in the fourth quarter, as Federal Hocking did not attempt a three-pointer in the fourth quarter. They was 4 for 9 from the field in that fourth quarter, 11 for 20 from the field in the second half, and 2 for 4 from beyond the arc. Only 4 threes in the second half was attempted versus 18 in the first half. And for the game from beyond the arc, the Lady Lancers out of Federal Hocking was 9 for 22, 41%. They was 25 for 53 at 47%. And they was 9 for 17 at 53%. So some pretty good shooting tonight for the Lady Lancers. They did put 3 girls in double digits. Brinley Cottrell finished tonight with 14. Laura Blower finished with 16 points. Junie Blue finished with 4. Michaela Nelson finished with 6. Tariq Walker, 8. Rory Tabler, we mentioned, finished the night with 16. And Taylor Snidden finished the night with 4 to give them the final score tonight, victorious 68-53. Don, you want to take a look at a little bit of individual stats for the Lady Mustangs?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
The Lady Mustangs, you know, we mentioned about it at halftime. You know, at the half, you would be tickled if you're the Lady Mustangs and a fan of them. We was. They was 3 for 5 at halftime for 60% from beyond the arc. They was 9 for 19, 47% from field goals. So some good shooting percentages. You know, unfortunately in halftime, they was trailed by 14. Made a little run in that third quarter, led by Lily Ferguson. Lily unofficial, she had 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 points in that third quarter to Lily Ferguson. The shooting percentage stayed pretty good. They was 3 for 5 from beyond the arc at 60%, and they was 6 for 13 at 46%. So the shooting continued to be pretty strong in that third quarter. They went into that fourth and final quarter trailing 15. And in that fourth and final quarter, Don, you mentioned it a couple times, the long court, the legs started to go a little bit for both teams, I felt.
I thought both teams slowed down a bit.
Yeah, it did. The game slowed down, the shots slowed down, the free throws wasn't as good. And in that fourth and final quarter, though, they was 3 for 6. Caraher hit 2 big threes. They was 5 for 10 from the field. Again, 50% on both. So still some good shooting. Wasn't as many shots, but for the game, Lynchburg ended up 9 for 16. That's 56%. And they was 20 for 42, 47%. Very, very good shooting. You know, you don't think you're going to get beat that bad when you shoot the ball that well. They was 4 for 5 from the free throw line, 80%. A little bit of individual scoring. Lily Ferguson with 19, Savannah Bell with 9, Jocelyn Rocky with 5, Ava McLaughlin with 3, and rounding out the scoring, Madison McMullen with 5, and Addie Caraher with 12.
All right, thank you very much, Ryan. We'll take a quick break. Joining us will be Miss Whitney Lewis with our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show right after this. Here.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com. The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 30-acre livestock farm with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath Blair home that has a covered front porch and covered rear deck and is located on a quiet dead-end road minutes from the Tranquility Wildlife Area. This property features a 32 by 36 heated garage, a 36 by 46 livestock and machinery barn, and a 40 by 60 barn with concrete floor, electric, and water. Call Jeff Dickey or one of his agents to schedule your tour today.
McCarty Associates is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm serving Southern Ohio for more than 60 years. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
They got some really good players, and just really did a really good job tonight executing what they wanted to do. Shot the ball really, really well, and we just weren't able to kind of keep up with that momentum.
Well, and they got a lot of things. They got a lot of parts that make them hard to defend. You look at a team like Portsmouth. Portsmouth's just overwhelming. Yeah. That's not what Fed Hocking is. Fed Hocking is just a nice, as I said, bounce ball club. Got nice size.
Yeah.
Shooters, and they play really good defense, but I think more than anything it was their reach and the rebounding tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they outside, like I think I said this at the very beginning of the year, we're going to be outsized in every single game that we play. We've got to be able to scrap and get those rebounds and not give teams second opportunities. And tonight, you know, we've got a small bench. We've got 6 kids that we're playing, and there were moments where we just got kind of tanked and weren't able to fight as much as we needed to win some of those boards. But you know, that's just because we were playing with all of our effort and all of our heart, and unfortunately we just didn't come out on top tonight.
Well, Ryan and I talk about it. These are bigger floors, and I don't know how you prepare for that. You play all season long on a regulation high school floor, and you get into this, and Ryan and I talked about it in the pregame. It's how much effect it comes in that fourth quarter. You can see shots coming up short. You can see the kids getting tanked a little bit, and especially when your bench is a little short.
Yeah, like I said, we were coming in. We got a kid sick today, and just a small, we play 6 kids throughout the season, and you know, when you give everything, sometimes there's just not anything else to give. And I thought our kids did that tonight. You know, there was just We tried everything that we could. I thought we put the ball in the basket, executed well offensively, got to the rim like we wanted to.
Agreed.
Hit some shots.
I liked your ball movement.
Yeah. We moved the ball around, shared the ball. You're never going to see where on our group where one person's just completely dominating the game. I think you've seen that tonight. Everybody touched it. Everybody got to the rim when we needed to. And like I said, it just unfortunately fell short for us.
Well, and this is a ball club at the beginning of the season. We knew you were going to be shorthanded a little bit, but I think the expectations weren't real high, and I liked the way your team looked at the end of the season. I thought they grew a lot.
You know what? We had our ups and downs. That's kind of reflective in our record, but when we play at our best, I think that we can compete with the best, and I think we competed tonight. Federal hockey is the #1 seed. You don't get there by chance. You don't get there just because. And, they proved that they're a great team and a good team. And I thought we fought with them. I think one time we had it within single digits there.
You did?
And that was in the third quarter. So, it's just, like I said, we just ended up coming up short. And that's, unfortunately, that's what happens.
That said, fortunately, you have the makings of a good team coming back. You could probably encourage some kids to come out and play some more basketball, though, right?
Yeah.
You could use numbers, and people, again, they need to understand how much that affects you when you can't play a JV game. You can't get the experience that you need, and you need some kids to come out and play, don't you?
Yeah, I wish more girls basketball players were around, and you just see that everywhere anymore, and that's unfortunate.
That said, two special seniors, Jocelyn Rocky and Ava McLaughlin. You've had them forever. Two great kids, right? Ava, the shortest kid in 3 counties, I think. Not really, but played way bigger than what she is. And Miss Blue Collar, Jocelyn Rocky. I hope she doesn't mind. I hope she doesn't mind me calling her that. I mean that as a compliment. Miss Blue Collar. I mean, she's worked, didn't she?
Yeah, you just hit it on the head there when you said special. Those two really are. They've been in this program for 4 years. They've seen a lot of, comes and goes, but they've seen good and they've seen bad, and they're level-headed through it all. You know what I mean? Like I told the kids in the locker room, if you want to follow somebody or if you need an example, these two are the textbook blue mark of just hard work, dedication, and coachable kids that just want to win and play basketball. And you can't say enough about that. You said blue collar, and that's just what those two kids do. They're going to get after it. They may not have the advantage when it comes to the athleticism, but I put them on the floor against anybody when it comes to hustling hard any day of the week.
Well, they're the kind of kids that make us do what we do and keep coming back every time, isn't it?
Absolutely. They're the kind of kids that are hard, that make going into that locker room and your last game like this really, really difficult.
Well, Whitney, have a safe trip home. Good season.
Thank you, Don. I appreciate it.
And a lot of good hard work and a lot of accomplishments,
Don,
one way or the other.
Appreciate you guys
Whitney,
and everything you do.
Glad to be here. Whitney Lewis joins us here, our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We will take a quick break. We will be back. We'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game and wrap things up from here at Southeastern High School right after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971. Fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle. But there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Our seniors, our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. That's Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union, Seaman, and Maysville. We only have 2 of them, don't we, Ryan?
Yeah, we do. And as you guys mentioned on air there with Whitney, I mean, they exemplify what you want in a high school student athlete. 2 great kids with high-class character, 2 extremely nice basketball players. It's like Coach Lewis said, it's who you want in your program, who you want in your community. And if you don't think those 2 young ladies are going to be successful down the road, you don't know them very well, because extremely, extremely high-class kids. That's Jocelyn Rocky. She wears the number 4 and wears the number 10, Ava McLaughlin. 2 great young ladies.
Yes, 2 fine young ladies that are going to represent their families and their community in a lot better ways than just basketball. They are involved in lots of things, but this is just the beginning of a wonderful life for those 2 young ladies. Once again, it's Jocelyn Rocky and Ava McLaughlin, our Snappy Tomato Pizza players of the game. Now, Ryan, I'm going to take a second. This is going to take a minute because I've got a ton of games, but everybody get your pad and pencil out so you remember what this is.
Or you can listen to you now and check out the website, social media.
Exactly, and check out Facebook, because we've got our brackets up there. We've got Facebook, our YouTube channel, listen to this game, all kinds of things, ways to find this. But just in case you're driving along, can't do any of those, number 15 Western Brown boys will play Goshen at Princeton tomorrow night at 5 p.m. White Oak will play Eastern Reedsville. That will be at Valley at 6:15 p.m. On C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, it'll be number 13 Nelsonville York versus number 4 Eastern. That'll be at 7 p.m. from Eastern High School. Then it'll be Lynchburg Clay, number 12 seed, at number 5 Zane Trace on C103. That will be at 7 p.m. on C103, as I said. And then it will be girls basketball. Oh, this should be a fun game. We're pretty sure Fayetteville going to move on. We need them to. Number 1 seed Fayetteville Lady Rockets taking on number 2 Cincinnati Christian. That'll be from Monroe High School at 7:30 p.m. That will be on Good Guys Radio TV, and then later on 99.5 The Edge. Live on 99.5 The Edge will be Ripley versus number 3 Waterford from here at Southeastern Ross on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys, as we said. And then finally, the last game, well, it won't be the last game, it's just at that time. That Ripley game, by the way, will be 8 p.m. And then number 12 Manchester versus number 4 South Gallia from Valley at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Wow, what a lineup that is. Tune in, watch, listen, all that good stuff. You can enjoy 4 different games on 99.5 The Edge, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV. Check it out on Facebook, YouTube, our website. We are bringing you all the basketball we can bring you in one night. I don't think there's a lot of people who will pull it off. We're going to. So join us. We should have a lot of fun tomorrow night. Why don't you join us and have fun with us? Once again, special thanks to Matthew Baker for producing and directing our Good Guys Radio TV broadcast. Sarah Rigdon for our studio producer, for Ryan Dotson, my partner here on the broadcast. Once again, our C103 Snappy Tomato Pizza players of the game, Jocelyn Rocky and Ava McLaughlin. The final score, it was 68-53. It was Federal Hocking moving on to play either Valley or South Webster with a win over Lynchburg Clay. Here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Gotcha.
Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at
goodguysradiotv.com. Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com. Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com. Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com. Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com.